Greetings, greetings, greetings. I am here again. Welcome in, welcome in. I am your host, Chantel Sierra Kim, coming in for day number 92 of my 365-day journey of embracing the queen within and living aligned and crowned. If you guys were here yesterday, oh my God, did Spirit have something to say, right? There was a lot of beautiful energy shared yesterday on the live. If you haven't checked it out, please check in on the Circle of Sister tabletop page on YouTube to get the run it back, okay? So that would have been day number 91. So yes, it was a very good pink moon energy for the full moon that we are now currently in. And this card did show up of seeing yourself for truly who you are. That's the energy we're tapping in again to today. Who do you say you are? Who does your family say you are? Who does your coworkers say you are? Who does your children or your grandchildren say you are? Who do you ultimately say you are? And how does that show up in the world? How does the image of your I am show up in the way that shines bright like a diamond? Okay, so this is the Queen of Wands energy. So we are moving out of this illusionary energy into the Queen of Wands energy, which is definitely show up and show out energy. We are going to read those two cards from the book, and then we will tap into it a little deeper with our 7-card pool. Okay, so the first card out was the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. Let's go to that. And we are reading from the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. Okay? So this card says, I am free to choose my healing and my light. I am free to truly be me. That's what I say. But I am free to choose my healing and my light. I am free to be me. And as I show up as me, the whole world begins to align. Ashe, we begin to set this world on fire. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. I am Chantel Sierra Kim, reading an energy read for today as we're coming out of the pink moon energy, connecting with our true essence, moving beyond what the illusions are, moving into the energy of freeing ourselves, healing ourselves, mind, body, and soul, so that we can truly begin to set the world on fire. And it says, I fill my world with an intense light that connects and it incites passion. So how are you moving beyond the limiting ideas and stories that other people have told about you, to other people, to mold you and shape you from an early age to truly now still holding and carrying those same ideas and visions for yourself that may not have even been your idea. So this is where we are not seeing ourselves clearly, right? This is a time that we begin to see ourselves for truly who we are, as the kings, as the queens, as those that carry the royalty gene, right? This is the time that we are to be seen, to be heard, to be witnessed, to be inspired, or to inspire others, to incite passion. So that's why I'm on here. I'm learning every day why I'm on here, because truly I didn't know. But as I continue to connect with tarot, connect with my ancestors, connect with those that support me on this journey, it is becoming a lot more clear. Okay, so as we are tapping in for this energy of seeing ourselves as truly who we are and moving to change the world around us, let's tap into the tarot. We are going to pull 7 cards here, and then we will go from there. So the first card that came out is the Page of Swords. Page of Wands. So this is where we're throwing it up and seeing what sticks. And the Lovers. Yeah, it's very interesting that the Lovers would come up as to how are you seeing yourself? How are you seeing yourself in your relationships? Do they see you for truly who you are? You know, work relationships, romantic relationships, friendships. This new energy of this full moon is really telling us we have to show up and be truly who we are being sent to be, okay? Loving ourselves unconditionally and living unapologetically. Greetings, greetings, greetings. As the Three of Cups shows up, how are you connecting with those that do support your vision, your dream, your outlook for life? Are you connected and being surrounded by people who are helping you find yourself in this world of unlimited potential? You know, as this card comes up, this world is our flourishing oyster. We get to decide what comes next. And even if pigs fly, it can be true as long as it aligns with you, I guess. It's always a way that we can learn a lesson from every situation that may come up into our vibration or into our frequency or into our existence, into our mind. Okay? But what are we planting? Because that's what we are going to see in our reality. What you reap, you sow. What you plant, you receive the harvest. Okay? And this is the harvest time. It's time to receive that which you have planted. This is a full circle moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I knew I had 7, but we had to be ready, okay? This is a full circle moment. It's time to get your harvest. But are you ready? Are you ready to ride the waves? Because sometimes it'll be calm, sometimes it might be crazy, but it's all what is truly being presented to make you, to make me. You know, it's all working together so we can move out of the energy. We're throwing it all up, seeing what sticks. Finding relationships that support love frequency. Surrounding ourselves with those who support our dreams, our wishes, our goals. And living out of the box. You know, seeing the world as our flourishing oyster. We get to create it by our thoughts, our intentions, our emotions, our beliefs, and by the things we do. So what have you planted? Are you planting in a place of love? Are you planting the harvest of abundance? Are you planting the spirit of gratitude? Are you planting the ideas of how good can it get? This is what you're going to reap. Whatever you sow, wherever your attention is going, that's what you're going to find yourself holding. Okay? So it's very intentional to get ready for what it is you want for your life. Here we go. We playing in that energy. You see the sky and you see the water. They are the same frequency. It's like, yes, shine bright like a diamond. Change the world around you. Incite passion and purpose by you showing up doing what you're supposed to do. So that when the opportunity to sail comes, you can sail. Ashe. So we're going to jump into the book on these cards and then into the ancestor oracles to get a clarification, and then we'll just close it out. Give thanks for everyone who is in the space. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. If you haven't clicked the follow, please heart me, because I hear that that goes a long way and you get points too. So yeah, heart me. That's what we do. Okay? So we are tapping into this Three of Wands energy first. Okay? Three of Wands energy says, I am expectant, and optimistic, and I know that my dreams are on the way. I am expectant and optimistic, and I know my dreams are on the way. This is the last card that came out of the deck, but we always start from the bottom to the top because this is how we bring it all up. We bring it up, and we can be for sure to know that our dreams are on the way. And we are being given the abundance. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. As you are handing me my dreams and wishes in the palm of my hand. This is what I'm doing. And it's like surreal for me. This is something I never would have thought I would be doing. But here I am, and I'm enjoying it. And my little girl is cheering me on the whole time. But yes, it said you had to be, I am expectant and optimistic, and I know my dreams are on the way. And this is the abundance that supplies for those dreams, visions, and goals. Greetings, 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 sis. Happy Thursday. Welcome in, Kiki. I'm so thankful for you today. We are tapping into the energy of get it, get it, get it while it's hot. Okay, so we are moving out of how do you see yourself? How do others see you? How does your job and relationships see you? How do you show up? Okay, and moving to show up as the queen of your experience, setting this world on fire. And this is where we ended, which says, be ready, stay focused, know that what you are building is on its way, and you will have more than enough to see it through. And it says, I plant my goals with intention, direct focus, and faith. And you can't make this up, y'all. We starting from the bottom going to the top. But look what comes next. What have you been planting? You have to plant your goal. You plant your goals with intention, direct focus, and faith. And in this space, you truly do reap what you sow. And this is another 7 of Pentacles card. Pentacles is all about your material manifestation of wealth, abundance, happiness, joy, peace, prosperity, good success. All of that is in this Pentacle energy. And it says, as I give thanks for what I'm about to harvest, remember, what you plant will bring forth the fruit. Though it tarries, wait for it. So it says, and give thanks, gratitude, right? We talked about that. As I give thanks for what I am about to harvest, I know that my life is headed in the right direction. Woo! I'm ready for that harvest, y'all. And I know that my life is headed in the right direction because I've planned and I've been intentional about what it is I desire for my life. I send out the good. I planted the good in the good soil, right? So that it will bring me good fruit. Ashe, ashe. And I know that this world is the flourishing oyster. We get to choose what happens next. If you want to say pigs can fly, show us, because they might. And in this picture, in fact, they do. Hey! So there's nothing impossible, right? We can make it up as we go, but make sure that it serves your highest frequency and helps cause you to glow. If it helps you to glow, it's worth it, right? If it takes away and drains you and leaves you limited and not able to function, maybe those are the things you got to let go. Okay? But as long as it helps you grow, glow, and flow, stay with it. Do more of it. Find time to do it and do it and do it well. Because, again, the world is my flourishing oyster. And I am excited to see what happens next. This is that how good can it get energy, y'all. How good can it get? You get to decide how good can it get. And as you do, there's other people who will join you, celebrate you, hold space for you, see the vision with you, and say, yes, you can do it. And I'm here to support you. I'm here to go with you. What can I do? How can I make it easier for you? Those are the people you want in your corner. You don't want the negative Nellies. You don't want those, girl, that ain't possible. Girl, you can't do that. What was you thinking? they ain't on your vibration. Those are the ones you got to say, you know what? I can love you from a distance because I'm over here creating magic, okay? I'm over here making pigs fly, okay? I'm over here partnering with those who truly want to partner with me so that we can truly see the world manifest in this reality, the reflection that we choose to see. Okay? Because it's many rooms in this world, y'all. Many houses, many mansions. And it says, I connect to this sacred siblinghood and into this expansive experience of witnessing through time. So this immediately made me think about how many times have you made a wish and said, I wish this could happen? Did you hold the intention long enough to see it manifest? Or did you just wish it and forget about it? And now we are being called to witness it in this real time. This is those things we planted through our wishes, through our intentions, through our faith, through our beliefs, through our dreams, through our visions. We just have to sit back and hold that vibration, hold that frequency, and see it begin to show up in our reality. This is that witnessing through time. We don't have to force it. We don't have to fight it. All we have to do is love it. The lovers, y'all. The lover of your own soul. The lover of your soul is going to appear to show you, to teach you, to grow you, to expand you, to encourage you. And this is that love energy as well. You want that. You want more of that in your life, because when you get this type of love, it will expand you. It will cause you to grow. It will cause you to glow and flow. But you have to learn what this frequency is, And it is the major arcana, number 6 energy. And I'm all about the lovers, y'all. But sometimes it's just the partnership. Sometimes it's the lover of your own soul. Are you able to love you? Oops, that was a harsh one. Are you able to love you? What part of you is showing up and what part of you needs more love, okay? Because when you begin to love yourself, this is the magic that you begin to work with, right? You get to hold your wand and begin to create more things for you to love, okay? So this says, my heart is open to deeply meaningful relationships, and I expand into this union with loving trust. Trust in yourself first and foremost. That's what they said. You got to love yourself. You got to trust yourself. And you have to believe that nobody else is going to show up to do anything for you in that energy of love if you can't do it for you. Woo! So then once you get to loving yourself, loving on your body, hugging on your body, then you can share that with somebody else from your overflow. Not from picking up and pouring out your cup. No, just by being the demonstration of the love that you know for yourself, right? And you keep your heart open, knowing that everybody has their own unique challenges. But if we can all show up in the frequency of love, there's no telling what can happen. Look at that. We throw that wand up, because here she said, throw it up, watch it all glow up. Okay, so this is the energy, the Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands. Okay, we are creating some things. This one says we created a new world that excites passion. Girl, if I ain't feeling that right now, I don't know what it is. But I have entered a world that is changed me from the inside out. This is where I've been saying the inner glow up. Because when you begin to shine bright like a diamond from within, everything around you will, in fact, begin to glow. Because you put the magic, you are the magic. And when you touch it with your thoughts, seeing it into this reality, it has no choice but to show up, okay? So the page, let me go to that. The Page of Wands. Let's see what she said. The Page of Wands. It says, As the dreamer of my dream, I spontaneously and passionately ignite the flame. So look, this is when the flame is started. This is when the flame changes the world. Oh! As of yesterday's reading, this is the flame that started it. And I am the flame that's changing the world, y'all. One life at a time, starting with my own. So I am super duper duper excited to be able to share this energy and this message with you all. I'm going to tap in very quickly to the Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle and get a read of the energy that is being presented. They want this one. Ooh, the deviant. Chaos and destruction. It happens. And one more, please. One more, please. It has to be destroyed in order to be rebuilt. You know that, right? Okay. Booyah. Oh, you can't make this up, y'all. I don't even understand how they come up like this. But chaos and destruction is the deviant energy, followed by, look at that, the altar of water, which is love overflowing. What did I say? That's how we change the world. And sometimes it has to crumble so that we can hold the vibration for the love, right? And the love has to start with you first. You loving you. The deviant energy, you can say the angels and the devils, but it's all you, really. It's all you. What are you going to do when all hell breaks loose? Overflow in love. When all hell breaks loose, overflow in love. That's what I'm getting from that. Because come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Do. So number 16, the deviant in this Secrets of the Ancestor book says, I am ready. Come what may, I am ready. This is where you have to know who you are, right? Know who you are at all times. Don't be a shapeshifter if it's not serving you. You can be a shapeshifter if that's a part of this, what dreams may come in your world. But let those shape-shifting bring forth the desires that you want and cause no harm to anyone else, okay? So it says, I am ready. It says, we all have monsters, abusers, enslavers in our bloodline. You are not your past, and you are not your family. Gift yourself with a trauma healing therapist, coach, or practice so that you can work through this shadow. It says, you have been delaying the inevitable. Dancing around chaos doesn't work. You can't sidestep the madness. If this is the place you finding yourself, sis, bro, find yourself truly so that you can begin to overflow in the love that is due you. This is unlimited. We have unlimited access to love. But first, we have to love ourselves. Okay? We have to love ourselves. And as you begin to love yourself, everything else will begin to align. And that is this frequency that is so divine. Number 27, it is what I call the Oshun energy. It is that sweetness in the midst of chaos. It is the joy and the peace and the abundance that we seek. It's all found in love overflowing. It says, I trust the guidance of my heart. Do you trust the guidance of your heart? Okay? The ancestral medicine says, pour out your libations. Remember your ancestors. Remember the love that they shared to you or shared with you. And allow that to be the fuel that continues to pour from you. Okay? So I do see your question. I will answer this one question, but I have another call I have to hop on. But I did want to come on and get my time in. So thank you, Ayana. And your question says, Is Jayshell mad at me? Is Jayshell mad at you? Well, if you think they are, you're probably right. You know, we as human beings give good signs. And if you're looking at the signs and it's adding up, or maybe you did something that you know they should be mad at you. You know, it's hard to say. But let's see. Oh, there it went. It went all the way down there. And it says, be assertive. I don't know what that means. I don't know what be assertive means, but let's see if we can get a yes or no. Oh, at the bottom of the deck was a yes. So maybe that's yes, or maybe you're being too assertive. But I don't know. It said yes at the bottom. But I was going to say, let's see if we can get a yes or no. And then I looked and it was yes on the bottom. But let's see what comes out next. Out of this group of cards, we're going to pick one. We're going to pick this one. It said get more information. I'm going to see through all these. None of these have a yes or no, but the last card says it's up to you. So maybe you just need to take more of a role of communicating with this individual to get a clear answer of what's going on. Because you know, tarot never tells you the truth of anything. It's just to give you some navigation to confirm what you already know. And I pulled the I pulled this cards from the chakra energy for this reading overall, because I figured it is relevant and we want to cover what is our energy and what is it that we need to be focused on in our chakras, in our ritus. And the card that came out is self-mastery. So this is really what this energy was about, starting right out the door. It's like, find the love within you. Find out who you are. Are you moving from this delusional space but needing to choose your healing and your light? Or are you working in the light of who you are and you're setting the world on fire with truth, with purpose, with love, unconditional, you know, love for self first and then love for others. So we will read this from number 15 out of this book. 15 says, number 15 says, number 15 says, I am the master of my destiny. It says, I am the master of my destiny. You can't get any clearer than that, y'all. We are the masters of our destiny. It is pre-written, but it's up to us to find those written chapters, rewrite the ones that don't align, and also begin to move in the direction that sets your soul on fire, because your soul does have the master plan. Okay? And on the bottom of my soul's journey, it says change. It says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So we were just talking earlier about how important, Jesus, how important it is to, oh my God, to find that place of happiness, okay? Because that's what fell on the floor. And be honest with yourself. That was on the top, and we'll take one more. Oh, and growth is what popped out. So we have, this is the energy that moves us forward. This is the energy that moves us out of this sunken place into this power place. Okay? So that we can make power plays based on our passion. The first one says happiness. It says, I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. If you ain't being happy, change something up. Find your happiness, okay? Be honest with yourself. If you know what you're doing ain't working, stop doing it. Don't keep doing something that makes you feel bad. As I mentioned before, drains your energy, has you feeling like, woe is me. Stop it. She be checking me often. So, honesty. I can't expect it from anybody else, but I can expect it from myself. And the last one is growth. So we are learning to grow, glow, and flow. That's one of the energy mottos that I continue to hold and vibrate and share. That if you are in an energy of happiness, if you're being truly honest with yourself, you will in fact begin to grow in the direction of the things you have planted, right? And you will find that it's all in the palm of your hand and you get to collect it, okay? And it says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And then I think Spiritual Awakening came out yesterday, and it's right in alignment with that. Where is your consciousness? Are you connected with Christ consciousness? Are you expanding and growing? Our universal consciousness? If you haven't already, I'm going to share very quickly my book, Aligned and Crowned, The Wheel Within the Wheel. This is on Amazon. You can purchase it. It is all about aligning your universal life force energy with universal law and the law of the land. Christ consciousness, source consciousness, God consciousness, and bridging that gap so that you can truly find the truth of you, your divine self, your God self, right there, where you can begin to impact the world through play, through truth, through integrity, through love, overflowing, okay? And that's what I'm here to do. So I do teach women, I do coach, I do mentor, I do workshops, all about the aligned framework based on Aligned and Crowned, this book, okay? And it's all about speaking up and fixing crowns in the process, opening our mind to our heart space so that we can truly birth the life that we want, that we seek, that we desire. And that's what I'm here to do. So continue to watch me, continue to follow me. Who knows what pigs might be flying around next time, you know, but I am here every day, 365 days for this year, as I am truly learning to embrace the queen within and live aligned and crowned. Thank you, thank you, thank you to each of you who have shown up, who shared your energy, shared your light, and may we all continue to rise up bright. Until next time, peace and love. Good night.